Well, hello, Anna here, and welcome to day 11 of this self-compassion challenge. Today we're gonna bring some compassion to our anger. Yeah, a really difficult emotion to express in a compassionate way. So find your favorite corner, the favorite corner of your house or the park if you're outside. Make sure that you will be in a quiet place and let's get to it. All right, my friend. Here we are, day 11. Bring your anger, take it, find a seat, sit it next to us, because we're gonna invite anger to the party today. And just for your own clarity, in case it's the first time you practice with me today, you can close your eyes, soften your gaze, dim the lights, whatever you know will help you to bring your whole awareness towards yourself and this practice. Okay, so anger is such a taboo emotion. At least that's how I was brought up. I would see people feeling angry. I would see them getting angry. Yet I was not fully allowed to express it. And this is even more the case, at least it was at my time, as a woman, as a female, a person in a female body growing up in my society. Maybe this is also the case for you. I don't know, but for me, it has taken me so long to find a way in which I feel comfortable expressing my anger. And self-compassion has really helped me with this. Also with MVC, nonviolent communication, that I'm going to share a little bit about today. So, yeah, would you be willing? That's going to be my invitation. Would you be willing to think of a moment in which you felt angry? And just make sure that it's not too intense, so it overpowers you, you feel overwhelmed, and then you cannot practice with me. That would defeat the purpose of this practice. But yeah, take some time to find a moment in which you felt really angry. What happened? Do you remember? Were you alone? Maybe you received an email or a WhatsApp text or a message in general, a phone call. Was it something that maybe you saw on the news? A conversation with someone? Yeah, so what was it that triggered your anger? And it was actually very revealing for me to find out that anger, at least that's how we see it from an empathy point of view and nonviolent communication. Anger always comes from the what's wrong type of mentality. What has happened? What did the other person do or said, or what did you witness that it was not aligned with you, that you felt there was something wrong going on. And because we don't usually come from societies that teach us and support us in expressing our anger, we tend to repress it, or when we show it, it comes out in very painful ways. So one strategy that I use to connect with my anger is to notice how does it feel in my body. So were you having, or do you remember any physical sensations that you had at the time when you felt angry, or maybe even now some of those sensations, they manifest in your body right now? So taking some time to explore the way anger manifests itself in your own body. And some of the most physical sensations are sweaty or cold hands. When you run out of saliva, your mouth feels dry, feeling a knot on your chest, on your belly. For some, they might even lose their appetite, whereas others might feel this urge of shoving food and eating. And again, we're connecting with the body sensations as a way for us to detect anger on different ways and allow some space for anger to express itself. So anger usually stems from this type of thinking in which we consider there's something wrong. Something has happened that we label is as wrong. And usually it's projected on the other person or the outside. Why did you do this? What's wrong with you? Or what's wrong with this group of people, or something in that line. So check in with yourself and notice if you have any judgments around this moment of anger that focus on what's the matter with the other person, with the event, an organization. And then let's go even one step deeper and see if you're able to unravel, to connect with what was really important to you. What were you longing for at that moment that you did not get from this person? What is it that you needed the most at that time? Were you seeking some support, understanding, respect, recognition, trust, clarity, connection, to be heard, What is it that you were longing for that you did not receive at that moment? And notice how by bringing to our memory a moment of anger, connecting with our physical sensations, and then exploring what really matters to us, we are finding a way in which we can connect with our anger compassionately in a safe and open space. We're not trying to change it. We're not trying to do something to someone else. We're bringing this awareness, this softness towards ourselves. And to finish today's session, let me read this quote by Nelson Mandela, someone who knew what anger could really do in the human race. No one is born hating another person. People must learn to hate. And if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. For love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite. I hope this was a meaningful practice for you and your anger. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope to see you tomorrow. And if you haven't already, and if you're interested, remember that you can access this little notebook that I put together with all the inspirational quotes and a summary of the practice for free. All you gotta do is follow the link and the instructions down below the comments. I hope to see you tomorrow.